Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Wayne Shammel from the Cow Creek Umpqua tribe, the legal counsel of the tribe. Thank you, Wayne, for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, so let's start off with what we've been hearing. Are there perhaps some changes in the proposal for the Coquille tribe and their Medford casino?
You know, nobody knows exactly what their proposal is, and I think that everybody's dying to find out exactly what it is. We know they purchased those 3 parcels of land along Highway 99 there, but only one of them they're moving to place into trust. So it's hard for me to see how they're going to have a 500 machine slot lounge go in there and not have to use those other sites for parking and related things. But in the trust process they're going through, they're only having the one site reviewed. So I don't know more than you or anyone else about what their specific plans are. Somebody should know soon. Yeah,
okay, all right. No, I understand it. A lot of people have been talking to us about they thought it was one tribe for one casino. You know, but if they do build this one in Medford, they obviously have their one in the coast as well. Is that the law, or what does that mean?
We've talked before, and you'll hear more about the distinction between a Class 2 and a Class 3 casino. Okay. That's a function of the federal Indian gaming law. And yes, it has been the rule and the law in Oregon, 1 casino per tribe on pre-existing reservation ground. But that pertained to Class 3 gaming. What the Coquilles are proposing with this Class 2 facility is essentially a legal trick to allow them to get around having to negotiate with the governor, able to get around community comment, and, you know, it's a money grab.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so would they be able to cease operations on the coast, or do you have any idea what their intentions would be?
They won't have to. They'll be, the way that they're setting it up, they'll be able to operate their Medford Slot Lounge and their casino on the coast. Now, here's my guess. They're doing this purely as a money play for the bigger market. My guess is they'll shut down the Class 3 casino and move it over here as well, if it's a money play. We've heard that they've made representations to community members here that they might consider building a convention center. They might even consider moving their entire tribal headquarters. So our question is, well, which one of these 2 Oregon communities are you going to turn your back on in your process of trying to go after a gaming market in somebody else's area? And nobody has answers to a lot of these questions.
Wow, fascinating. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Sure. We'll have much more with Wayne in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Wayne Shammel, the legal counsel for the Cow Creek Umpqua tribe. So, Wayne, we're talking about this proposed casino in Medford. The Cow Creek and Umpqua have been vocal in objections to this proposed casino. Do you know how other tribes in Oregon feel?
Frankly, most of them are sitting firmly on the fence, because if Coquilles succeed, I would guess you're going to see gaming expansions all over the state. You know, from the Klamaths to the Grand Ronds, the Silettes, all these other tribes are looking at this going, if this begins, it may be the beginning of the end of the gaming industry. Maybe we better get in and get as much as we can, as fast as we can. We at Cow Creek are hopeful to be able to continue with the gaming industry in the healthy model that's already been set in Oregon. 1 tribe, 1 casino per tribe, the video lottery out there throughout the state, no urban casinos. It's kind of under the radar screen. Nobody's interested in Med Vegas, but that's what's going to happen if these things continue.
Talking about the 1 casino per tribe thing, Governor Kitzhaber has indicated he seemed to think that was a good standard, if you will. Do you think he or any other politicians will step in?
I believe so. We've been speaking with them and members of the congressional delegation, the city, the county. You know, I can say quite expressly that the governor is against this proposal. However, it's not going to be his decision. It's a political process. It'll be a decision of the Secretary of Interior. There is chance for citizens to chime in. There will be public meetings held in the city, potentially even at the county, and we're encouraging people to show up and, you know, support the bird in the hand. Cow Creek has been a good supporter of the Medford community and the Jackson County community. Our Cow Creek Umpqua Indian Foundation has spent millions of dollars down here. Our biggest customer base is down here. This is our backyard. The same can't be said for the Coquilles.
When would we expect those meetings to begin, or when should we be keeping a lookout? Where would we find out more on that?
So the city, the county, and the state received their letters from the Department of Interior within the last couple of weeks saying, please respond within 30 days. My belief is that they will be asking for some extensions of time, because there are a lot of issues to be considered here. These sites back up onto environmentally sensitive areas along Bear Creek. There are taxation and transportation issues that are going to take longer than 30 days for people to be able to think through. So the Coquilles will try and rush this as quickly as they can just to get it over and moving. And I think there's a lot more questions that need to be asked first, though. If the city and the county get their extensions on this, I assume that there will be a public meeting notice of some kind posted. We'll be looking out for it ourselves.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, if the proposal, the Coquel proposal, succeeds, what will you do?
Well, if their land gets put into trust, it'll go into lawsuit phase. If that all completes and they're successful with it, we'll probably be opening another casino too. The Medford market represents about 400 to 500 jobs for our facility. That's a devastating amount of employment in Douglas County to lose. So we would have to do everything we could to try and maintain those jobs and revenues. It doesn't sound like a good idea to me. I just don't think we'd have any other option at that point. It would gut us. And the bird in the hand that the Medford community has with a successful relationship with the local Indian tribe would be sacrificed for the potential of this bird in the bush that really isn't going to happen.
Wayne, great to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for the time.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.